Hello, welcome. I'm Vishwanath Embar. In this video, let us discuss about the requirement prioritization. What is requirement prioritization? What are the various techniques used in requirement prioritization? And we will discuss one of the technique called decision analysis using decision tree in this video. The remaining requirement prioritization techniques will be discussed in upcoming videos. Let us get started. Firstly, the prioritization. The prioritization means order of importance. Suppose let us say you have 5 tasks. Let us say you have 4 tasks to be executed, A, B, C and D, and you can execute only one task at a time. In this case, you need to determine the priority, that is order of execution of your tasks. Determining the order of performing the tasks is called prioritization. Suppose let us assume D is most important and urgent task, then you might do it first and later you might do say B, or later you might do C, or later you might do A, and you can prioritize these tasks in different ways based on the importance or urgency or a business need or various other factors. This is called prioritization. It means to deciding on which one to execute first, which one to execute second, which one to do third, and so on. So there are various requirement prioritization techniques. One, decision tree analysis or using decision tree. Moscow technique, that is must, should, could and won't. 3-level scale, time boxing or budgeting, and voting. These are the various requirement prioritization techniques. Now we will discuss the first technique, decision analysis using decision tree. So in decision tree techniques, we will use 3 types of nodes. 3 types of nodes. The decision node is represented by square. This is called decision node. The decision node is represented by square, and the circle represents a chance node or event node. Chance or event node is represented using circle, and the end node is represented using this triangular pattern. This is called end node. So we can construct a decision tree using these 3 different types of nodes. So the decision tree technique, it has 3 different types of nodes. Decision node denoted by squares. At these nodes, the decision need to be made choosing among different alternatives. Chance nodes denoted by circles. These are also called event nodes. It is an event that happens when a decision is made. End nodes are denoted by triangles, also known as terminal nodes. This is the final decision point that is arrived based on the various decisions taken. Now let us construct a decision tree using 3 different types of nodes that we have discussed. Let us say we take a decision A. And based on the what is the decision taken here, either it can execute a event 1 or it might execute the event 2. And here we might again take a decision. Let us say this decision is called B, and this decision might trigger the possible events like let us say 3 or 4, any one of these events, and again this point, suppose let us say we take a decision called C, and this can trigger the events, say let us say 5 or 6, and we can continue like this, or this can also become a endpoint. Endpoint is represented by, let's say this is endpoint 1 E1, this can be endpoint 2 or E2, let us say we can call as E2, or this can be endpoint 3 E3, or this can be called endpoint 4 or E4, let us say we can denote using these different names. So decision tree always traverses from left to right. Here A, B and C are decisions taken, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 are various events that has happened based on the decision taken, various possible events that might take place based on the decisions, and E1, E2, E3 and E4 are endpoints. So in the above decision tree, the user traverses from left to right. The user need to make a decision at A, B and C to choose from the alternatives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Based on the decisions that a user makes, the user gets the endpoints E1, E2, E3 or E4. Here in the decision tree, once we make a decision at this decision point, it will only trigger the either event 1 or event 2. So based on the decision. Similarly here it will either trigger event 3 or event 4. Similarly here it will trigger either event 5 or event 6. Any one of those events will be triggered among the possible events. This decision tree technique is helpful in deciding the prioritization of the requirement. This decision tree technique helps in prioritizing the requirement based on the expected end result. This decision tree technique helps in prioritizing the requirement. Suppose you want this endpoint as highest priority, then we will trigger these events, and these are the tasks along this line will be of highest priority. Thank you for watching.